And ever has it been that love knows not its own depth until the hour of separation. After so many years now of living and wandering, meeting people, experimenting, it's time to leave, time to go back home. Home. Love. When love becomes true, you follow it. Love gives not but itself, and takes not but from itself. Love possesses not, nor will it be possessed, for love is sufficient unto love. What do you know of love? What are you doing here? What do you know of love? It's time to go. Love? It's one of the most powerful feelings in the world. It's a feeling that can move mountains. It's a feeling that makes you smile when you think just about the people that you love. But if there's love, then there are separations, there are heartbreaks. Not in my mind. Not in my mind. How come? It cannot be perfect, it has to end. Like everything else in this world, it has an end. It's not always happy. And when his wings unfold, you yield to him, though the sword hidden among his pinions may wound you. Okay, it may be painful sometimes, but when you truly love someone, it allows you to go through any kind of pain for them, no? I think so. The more you love someone, and the more it has power over you, and the more it can hurt you. Love is a beautiful journey with its ups and its downs, but it stays love. When have you felt the happiest? I can say, I don't think that I allow myself to be something else than happy, because I think that if I overthink it too much, it's just going to make me sad, so I only try to share good thoughts, be a positive person, and spread joy wherever I go. And the self-same well, from which your laughter rises, were oftentimes filled with your tears. And how else can it be? The deeper that sorrow carves into your being, the more joy you can contain. Why does being sad have to be a shame? Why can't you be sad? I just think it's better that way, smiling all the time, smiling to people, smiling for your life, and the smile can always spread so much positivity and so much joy. I just think it's better that way, that I'm acting this way, and that I want to be this way. So, when have you felt the happiest? When I'm surrounded by my favorite people, I think I would say. You usually get happy because of the things that make you feel sad. I'm not getting you. Please, I have to go now. Can we go? You get sad when you're far from these people, or when something bad happens to one of these people, or when one of these people disappoints you. Yet, you feel the happiest when you're with them, so there's only a thin line between joy and sorrow. Then tell me, if you know everything, what's freedom? Why is there freedom? I'd rather ask you, why is there even a word for that? I think it's just a word to describe not having any restrictions and being the own masters of your life and of your choices. Do you think you're free? Yes, of course I'm free. I am. Yes, I am. So are you doing everything that you want to do without any of these restrictions or without any restrictions at all? There aren't any restrictions. And yet I'm not doing everything that I wish I was doing. You're right. So you're not completely free. Don't you want to do all of these things? No. I am free. I am free. It's just more complicated than that. I'm a free person. I'm in control of my life. It's just more complicated than that. You don't understand me. I don't think it is. And my heart bled within me, for you can only be free when even the desire of seeking freedom becomes a harness to you, and when you cease to speak of freedom as a goal and a fulfillment. Do you remember your friendships? I'm tired of your little game. I'm going, okay? It's time to go now. Just remember. Your friend is your needs answered. He is your field which you sow with love and reap with thanksgiving. When your friend speaks his mind, you fear not the nay in your own mind, nor do you withhold the I. And when he is silent, your heart ceases not to listen to his heart. For without words, in friendship, all thoughts, all desires, all expectations are born and shared, with joy that is unacclaimed. How do you feel when you pray? Praying, it's like talking to a friend that you really trust, a friend that you know would never judge you or would never look at you badly, whatever you tell him. Is it something that brings you peace? Do you feel peaceful when you pray? Sometimes, yes, it does. Sometimes it doesn't. I think it depends. It depends of what I'm praying for and how I'm praying and if I'm able to pray, if I let myself pray and if I'm in control of my prayers, if I really want to pray, if I really am praying for something that I want, then yes, sometimes it makes me feel at peace and sometimes it just makes me feel angry. And then why can't you pray sometimes? Sometimes it's harder because I think I start to doubt that there's someone on the other side listening. I'm never sure if... No, I am sure that there is. It's just sometimes it's hard to feel this other person listening to you. You pray in your distress and in your need. With that you might pray also in the fullness of your joy and in your days of abundance. For what is prayer but the expansion of yourself to the living ether? And when I expand myself in this living ether, I think that's when I reach freedom. Are you afraid of dying? I am, yes. Or maybe I was afraid of death. I think I'm afraid of being forgotten, of my life becoming dust, of everything that I've done, everything that I've accomplished, all the people I've met. I'm afraid that all of this will be nothing when I leave. All my work, all my thoughts, nothing. For life and death are one, even as the river and the sea are one. For what is it to die but to stand naked in the wind and to melt in the sun? And what is it to cease breathing but to free the breath from its restless tides, that it may rise and expand and seek God unencumbered? No, I actually think death is a relief. It's a way to break free, to embrace another kind of freedom. It's the fulfillment of a lifetime. I never saw it as something sad. And you're not going to be forgotten. Do you know why? Because you are here. And you will stay here. You are me in all of the lifetimes. You are me in the forever lifetimes. You are my thoughts. You are free like a bird and I'm going, but you're staying. And you are my concrete aspect. You are the seeds that were planted in the earth. You are me in this lifetime. I'm not afraid of leaving and going back because I know that you are staying. you, my life fulfillment, my achievements, my thoughts. You, me. I know it's time for you to go, but you're never gonna be fully gone because you created me and you'll still be here through me in this mystery of life.